Hi, everybody. This is Sean Stewart with Stewart Team Homes and Keller Williams, Greater Cleveland, Northeast. I'm glad that you were able to join me today as we go through my presentation of As Good as Sold. We're going to talk about understanding the house selling process. During this time together, we will go over, I'm going to touch on the market as we see it today. We're going to talk a little bit about what you need to do with your property to get it ready for this spring selling season, as well as talk about the transaction timeline, some of the custom marketing plans that are working today in today's market, and what a realtor does when they represent your home as a list agent. So I want to make sure that everybody realizes that you can, since you all are muted, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to type them into the chat box so we can answer those questions for you as they come up. All right, so let's move along here. Understanding the market. This is when I want to talk about being a real estate agent and that acts as a consultant rather than as a salesperson. A salesperson is someone who tells you what you need. And or is an order taker, and they're just looking to make that sale. Where a consultant approach is somebody that I believe they're looking out for your best interest, looking for you to be a client for life, help you make decisions and self-discover what you're looking for yourself and your family, what makes sense for your family. So make sure that you are working with an agent that understands the difference between just being a salesperson and an order taker and a consultant. Buyer's market versus seller's market. Well, if you've been paying attention at all, you probably already realize that we are in the midst of the biggest seller's market ever. I've been in the business for 27 years now, and we have the lowest amount of inventory that I have ever seen, and the low interest rates and a huge demand for in regards to buyers, that it is a strong seller's market. So many people believe, I think mistakenly, that in a seller's market, there's no need for a realtor. And also, I believe many realtors believe that if they just stick a sign in the 3 Ps, put a sign in the yard, put it in the MLS, and pray that somebody will come along and buy the house. That might get an offer, and you might even accept that offer, but getting it closed is where the real estate agent actually earns their money. And so why hire a listing agent? It's someone that you can go over that represents your best interest, and you can look at the contract and help you go through the disclosures and the contingencies and point of sale inspections and everything else that is part of those contracts that you don't read every day. We're well versed in real estate, obviously, and experienced through the entire real estate process. Negotiations. We act as a buffer in negotiations with all parties throughout the entire process and throughout the transaction. And we're there as your consultant. We're there as your advocate. And we are making sure that you are treated fairly and hopefully, coming to terms with what makes sense for you and your family. Again, education. I firmly believe that the education never stops. And I know I have grown both personally and professionally because I have not stopped in regards to learning more about our business, about real estate, and how I can best serve our clients. Now, pricing. We help you understand today's real estate values and set a price at listing. Of course, a market analysis. Pricing is so important today, because you want to maximize your dollar value where we're seeing multiple offers coming in on properties. We want to maximize that dollar value, but it needs to appraise. We don't want to put your home under contract at a price that the buyer will never get a loan for. We need to be strategic. We need to be smart, and we need to protect your best interests. It's not always the highest dollar amount that is the best offer to take. So pricing is extremely important. The market of the moment. This is what I'm talking about. We have a record low inventory, yet our showings are through the roof. There's more buyer activity than we've ever seen. And it is because of the supply and the demand. There's numerous conversations around multiple offers. When I say multiple offers, I'm talking about 9, 10, 20 offers on a property that has only been on the market for 24 hours, 48 hours. So it's not unusual to get 20 to 30 showings on a property over a weekend and receive multiple offers to go through. It's that record low of inventory. We have not seen, I've never seen the inventory as low as it is right now. So as I mentioned, bidding wars help you maximize that dollar amount. The amount of showings is helping people actually sell their homes a lot faster than normal, and we are reaching prices that typically we don't get for the properties here in Northeast Ohio. We're starting to see such a great appreciation over the past few years that now is an optimal time to actually put your home on the market and maximize that your equity. So a few steps. We're gonna go over 4 steps here. Prepare your home to sell is step 1. I like to say prepare your home to sell and set expectations. We're going to obviously guide you as a consultant, and our suggestion always is to get a pre-listing inspection. It's nice to know what you have wrong with your house when it may be something very small that you can fix and that you can repair. A leaky toilet, a running faucet. Those are things that I made up term. I call it horribilize. A buyer is going to horribilize that leaky faucet or that running toilet because they don't know your house like you do. And they're going to say, well, if there's a problem with that, what else is wrong? So pre-listing inspection, so you can get that handyman in and take care of some of the small repairs that may concern buyers. Small updates and staging, fresh paint, maybe some new flooring. I like to say, let's spend $1 so we can get $2 in return and sell your home faster than your competition. First impressions are extremely important. You're going to be judged by your home's exterior photo is going to be judged as buyers are looking on the internet. And the curb appeal is extremely important. You need to have curb appeal that is going to stand out. It's going to look good in pictures and look good in video. So maybe a fresh mulch, some flowers. If flowers haven't bloomed yet, we'll get some baskets and put them around the front door so there's some color as people enter, as well as maybe a fresh paint, a coat of paint on that front door. Or if you have one of those kick plates as you walk through, maybe replacing that or the hardware to the front door, because that is a first impression that you want to actually, have that first impression as they cross over the threshold into your house, that there's positive thoughts as you're looking at your interior. Picture's worth 1,000 words. We've heard that for a long, long time. And it definitely is. You can see that a couple shots that I have here of a drone picture of a property that had acreage, that we were able to take in the fall, and another downtown rooftop condo that we have, the drone, shot that looks over Lake Erie. And, in the videos, you're able to see, over Lake Erie, over downtown, and the views from your rooftop patio. We are going to make sure that we accentuate and let the world know the advantages of your location and what your home looks like. And that's what you need to do today in today's real estate market. we're going to have those dramatic drone videos. We want to capture the attention of buyers in the market. We're in a very, very busy world where we are distracted at all times. Things are coming at us, in every direction. We want to make sure that we stand out. And so if you're putting your home on the market, make sure that you stand out. Make sure that you have that Instagram moment for your house, for each room of your house. And we can help you set that stage. There's no doubt about it. So in setting expectations, when we go through this, we talk to you about it. And we want to know what you think of your home, because what attracted you to it? What do you love about it? And very often what we find is by marketing to those things that you love about it, we're going to find a family or somebody who is very similar to you to replace yourself in that house. So, our intention is always not to just to sell a house. We know it's your home and your needs come first. And that's where that set expectations conversation comes into play. We want you to visualize your dream scenario of selling the house. And we want to make that happen for you, because as a consultant, we're going to guide you in the way to be able to close your property, to sell that house and move into a new home. So there are memories in your current home, and buyers are going to look at it as a house. We want to be able to show buyers that it is something that they can make their own home. I hope we're not getting caught up on those, the difference between a house and a home, but there truly is a difference. Buyers will look at it as a house. You as a seller will look at it as your home. You're currently living in there. Maybe you raised a family in there, or maybe it's your first home, or whatever. There's some significance and emotional significance that makes it your home. And we recognize that. And that is our expectation, to make a sale of your property, your house, or your home as seamless as possible and on your terms. We want to earn your business, and we want you to be a client for life. And that's how we find that we're able to do that. So the picture is worth 1,000 words. We want to have that picture. We want to have that video. We want to be able to make sure that the buyers out there are seeing what you see in that house. And that you stand above your competition. Step 2 is a marketing plan. Video, pictures, pricing, condition, staging the property, making sure that thousands of eyeballs see your home, whether it's through our website or through a different platform. There are hundreds, literally hundreds, 300 to 400 different websites that we syndicate your property to, that if the entire world is going to know that your home is on the market. And we want to make sure that we're providing that quality video, and we're providing quality printed materials for people to be able to see your home, because when we're in an ultra competitive market, we want to make sure that we're putting our best foot forward at all times. We know that a house that only has, studies show, NAR, National Association of Realtors, study shows that a home that only has one picture in the MLS actually takes 72 days on average to sell. When a home has 20 or more pictures, and we load up 36 of them on the MLS, if a home has 20 or more pictures, it reduces the market time down to 3 weeks, 21 days. We also know that when we have video and video tours and video walkthroughs for your property, that you actually end up selling your property on average for $20,000 more than if you didn't. So we make sure that we have made sure that we aligned ourselves with professionals, that are going to be able to shoot your property and shoot your house so it looks like the home that you love for somebody else. And we're going to make sure that we catch all the great features of it, because you and I both know that once we put it in the multiple listing service, it is going to be syndicated to the hundreds of logos you see within that house, but it's also going to be viewed on the top three. You know, the Zillow, the Realtor.com, and Trulia, that's where buyers are going. You know, it's wherever they're most comfortable is where they're going to go. And honestly, it doesn't matter to us, because wherever they go, you will be there with your property when it's listed with the Stewart team. The information that comes from Trulia, Realtor.com, and all the various sites that you see in this slide, they all come from the multiple listing service. They're all utilizing our pictures. They're all utilizing our video. We want to make sure that we have the correct description. We want to make sure that we show your property in its best light, so it shows up on all of these different sites to best serve you. All right, so let's move on. We've marketed that property. We've got it priced correctly, and we're getting an offer. Now you see highlighted, you know, I've got correctly highlighted here. And step 3 is receive and review offers. And what we are seeing, and there's no doubt about it, we're seeing properties that are getting offers on them and multiple offer situations. And it's happening when we price a property correctly. When we price a property correctly, we can actually enhance the opportunity to be able to get multiple offers. And we have strategically put that plan in place a handful of times already this year to the advantage of our sellers. You know, we're going to market the property, and we're going to receive and review offers. We also know that we need to be marketing the property, showing the property, receiving these offers coming from you know, the buyers and the agents that are showing the houses. We want to make sure that we're doing this safely. You know, selling safely is extremely important today. And that's something that we want to make sure that you realize that we're committed. We're committed to getting you the best possible offer on your home. We're even more dedicated to keeping you safe within your house and to make this whole process safe. You know, some of the precautions, you know, we have virtual showings. We have virtual open houses. We can have socially distant tours of the property. And, you know, contactless contracts. Easy for me to say. And that's where we can actually be able to have everything paperless. We'll do everything online, and you can, in the convenience of your own home, you can relax and go through the offers with your real estate agent and when you receive them, review those offers to see whom is the best fit for you and who you'd like to work with. And again, in a safe fashion. Okay. So now we're going to go and we're going to negotiate that offer. I like to say getting the offer is the easy part. And it always has been. You know, if we price the property correctly, you know, you've got your home priced correctly. And I pride myself on being a local market economist. And, you know, I want to be a local market economist of choice for you. And that is making sure that we know what properties are selling for and what the housing market will give us in regards to, you know, we're going to have windows of opportunity. So are we best served in that lower window or at the height of that window? And a market analysis is going to help us know exactly where to position you for that offer and or multiple offers. When we receive the offer, we're going to review the offer, and we're going to make sure that it meets your needs. So what are we going to do? We're going to go back to that expectations conversation that we had in the beginning. We're going to focus on your family priorities. Does this offer meet your family priorities? You know, we're going to review all the contingencies that are attached to the offer. Are there any deal killers that are attached to this in regards to a contingency on the offer? You know, we're never going to rule out the first offer that comes in, because very often the first offer that comes in is the best and most motivated buyer who's working with a diligent realtor who got got their buyers into your house and make an offer immediately. So we never discount that first offer. And we're going to do our best, and that's where I come into play, to keep our emotions at bay. We're going to treat each other like it's a business deal. Buyers and sellers, it can be emotional. It's an extremely emotional time to purchase a home, extremely emotional time when you're selling a home. So that's where the buffer of the real estate agent actually helps you out in a big way. We need to know what a strong offer is. We need to know what that looks like. And when we see that, we need to know that we should be acting on that. Recognize the value of a cash offer and verifying funds. We have to recognize the different offers that are coming in on properties today, whether they're conventional 20% down, conventional 10% down, whether it's an FHA with 3.5% down, maybe asking for closing costs. There's so many different variables in regards to the financing that make an extremely important. It's a big factor in regards to how we are going to work with that buyer, or what buyer to choose when you're in a multiple offer situation. Financing is and their contingencies are a big part of that. We're going to actually really want to take a look at what kind of down payment, what kind of earnest money, how committed are the buyers to purchasing your home. And when you're in multiple offer situations, everybody knows that they're in a multiple offer and they need to come in with their highest and best offer. So we're going to know who's ready to play and who's just looking to, get a deal. And we've been able to leverage that bidding war. And I don't know how much longer that will last. It looks like for the rest of this summer, in 2021, I firmly believe that we will be in a market where we have limited opportunities because the list inventory is down, yet at the same time, our buyers are out in full force. So we can leverage the strategies around creating that bidding war. Okay, so now we've accepted the contract. We're going to sign and we're going to close. Now, we work with a team of professionals. I mentioned get a pre-inspection. I have inspectors that I can refer to you that will give discounted costs for that pre-inspection for you. We have handy men on, Mr. Fix-It, Mrs. Fix-It, handy people on call, for those quick fixes that you need to make to your home prior to putting it on the market. I have people who can clean carpets, who can install new carpet, install new flooring, and all at extremely competitive pricing that I work with, that I can refer to you. That landscaper who's going to give that your beds a fresh cut and put nice fresh mulch in so the property just pops in those pictures. I've got that contact for you if you don't have one yourself. So, we're going to also come to sign and close. We're going to make sure that you're working with a title company and an escrow agent that is the best, that is going to make sure that every I is dotted, every T is crossed, that everything that you're signing is ready to go at closing. So when that funds and documents day arrives, the buyer puts their deposit in and their down payment, and then they sign and then you sign, we know that we're going to go to a smooth closing. And so we have partners that we work with in that fashion. We continue to do everything we can to add value. As the Stewart team grows our business, we grow it with and through you. We have an exclusive Win the Day program for our buyers and our sellers and our past clients and our sphere of influence. That is going to get you discounts. That's going to get you those, what I just referred to as, we've got that hotline to the different trades that you may need to help you within your house. We're going to give you the discounts. We're going to give you what we can, when we can, to help you in all of your real estate needs. Any referral that we can possibly give you, we will. The team collaboration that you're going to get. And we want you to become part of that team. We are teamed together to sell your property. And you see the exclusive invitation to our appreciation parties and different functions that we have, the discounts to the select vendors that I spoke about, the convenience of the one-stop shopping, whether it is coming back for a refinance or you're looking to buy another property, maybe an investment property. We've got home warranty, we've got title, and we've, of course, have our real estate services where we help you buy, sell, or invest in real estate. We can do this all through the Stewart Team Homes at Keller Williams Greater Cleveland Northeast, and that is our win-win mentality that we put forth in everything that we do. So I want you to meet the team. I'm Sean Stewart. I have been in this business now for 27 years. Got licensed in 1994, and I am passionate about it. I love it. I can't imagine anything ever happening in a transaction that may have, when you're selling your home, that I may not have had to deal with maybe 1,000 times before. So I'm not concerned about getting that offer. I'm not concerned about negotiating it. I'm not concerned about getting it to close because I've done that 1,000+ times. And I've got a strong team in place with Austin Asset, who is our buyer agent on the Stewart team, and Zoe Breeze, who handles all of the communications with our clients, with our closing department, and she is a director of operations with the Stewart team. We are here to talk to you through everything that you have, from the time that you say you want to put your home on the market to the time that we hand those keys over to somebody else. So again, this is the Stewart team, and the Stewart team, you don't get one of us, you get all of us, and you're always working with all of us. And we stand behind the standards which we keep. And you see those here where we say channel our energies for that win-win. And these are the standards that we keep, and we continue to raise them to meet your needs. We do this, the Stewart team, powered by Keller Williams, the Keller Williams Advantage. We're supercharged behind the tools and the technology that the world's largest real estate company, #1 in units and sales in the United States, and continues to grow. The reason it's important for you is because we have that international reach. The reason it's important for you is because Keller Williams Advantage, that puts us in the position to best serve you, because we have the best tools that are available for any real estate agent. And we're utilizing those tools to be able to help you get your dream accomplished in selling and or buying a home. So if you have any questions, you can contact Stewart Team Homes at the phone number that you see scrolling below at 440-299-5100. We've got our website at stewartteamhomes.com. Log on there. You can email any one of us. Please like us on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, and check things out there at Stewart Team Homes or the Stewart team. And we are still here to answer any questions that you may have. So please, chat box, write down those questions. So I'm hoping that everyone's enjoying this and then you're getting a lot out of it. Talking to everybody and talking to a screen isn't always easy. Yet I hope that we're able to get across to you what you need to do in regards to selling your home and getting it in perfect shape for today's market. And of course, referrals are the lifeblood of our business. Who do you know? Who do you know that I might need to know, or that I might be able to help out, or who just has a question? Is now the right time to sell? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. And that's okay. All the market analysis, we do a comparative market analysis, and we meet with people. We do that to earn our clients. We don't do that out of expectation that they're going to put their home on the market with us that day. So we have that free market analysis available. We are going to do free consultations. We're going to help our community out in any fashion that they may need in regards to, their real estate needs. So again, Sean Stewart, I'm here. If you need anything, give me a call. The Stewart team, we really look forward to serving your real estate needs. And I hope that you have found this informative today. And take care, everybody. All right. Have a great rest of your day.